Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for some. Welcome. We're starting our webinar. My name is Tom Boinski. I will be hosting this webinar today. The webinar is recording. Don't worry, you will be able to watch it later. About the webinar, I will present BlueBox AI as a solution. I will tell you about smart data utilization. I will tell also how to use interactively documents and other data within your generative AI solution, BlueBox AI. Question and answer is on, so you can type questions during the presentation. I will pick some of the questions after. Behind BlueBox AI, IBPM SA stands as a creator. This is a well-established Polish company with a long tradition, more than 100 professionals, more than 10 years of experience in different industries with different systems, different technologies, more than 150 projects. IBPM specialize in business process management and AI solutions. BlueBox AI is private and safe generative AI RAG. RAG means Retrieval Augmented Generation System. It can be deployed both on cloud, also on-prem. For on-prem, we use Lenovo servers with NVIDIA GPUs. BlueBox AI can use different large language models. You can select different while using our solution. We can, of course, enable any large language model you would like to select and use. What's most important, BlueBox AI will provide a closed environment, private and safe environment for your IP, intellectual property, in a private data lake, private data warehouse. And within this environment, within this system, you can use the safe way large language models. What options are right now on the table? What can you use as a company? You can use, of course, public generative AI solutions like OpenAI, ChatGPT, OpenAI Enterprise, or other very popular solutions. But here's the problem. Your data is at risk. Your IP is at risk. Basically, sharing your data with big players on the market, you also providing access to your data. And also, provider, we're gonna train the model in the future on your data. So that's a big risk we're challenging using basically open generative AI solutions on the market. With OpenAI Enterprise, for sure, yes, you can close access to the for the data. OpenAI won't use your data for learning, but there's another problem: the cost of the solution. So what's the answer for this risk? The answer is very simple. The answer is BlueBox AI. Our new version, BlueBox 2.0, aims to be super private and super secure. So everything, the whole processing is in your environment, closed, safe, private environment. You can use it across your company to automate processes. You can use it, integrate over API with your other solutions you're using. And BlueBox AI will provide first-class enterprise search among your data, providing full data visibility, identity and access management, and also permission management. So, yes, that's why it's smart to use private solutions, dedicated solutions, instead of open platforms available to everyone. Our journey is quite long. We started last year experimenting with different solutions, open source solutions like LangChain framework, like Llama Index framework, with different databases. We started with vector only solution, then we moved to hybrid, to vector plus lexical solution. Now, new BlueBox AI version 2 uses unique architecture. We're using Elasticsearch as our vector data warehouse, NoSQL vector data warehouse. We use enterprise service bus. We use also RabbitMQ, and we also use knowledge graphs and our own BlueBox query language for data ingestion. Those are unique solutions combined together, providing this product. Uh, Within the BlueBox AI, you can use variety of different large language models like ChatGPT, Mistral, and also IBM Watson X. Now let me show you what's the difference between typical LLM and generative RAG solution. We're asking a typical question. Uh, we're only asking large language model, fundamental model, basic model. We're gonna receive simple answer provided by only the model. This is very generic answer, basically from the training process. Now switching to RAG, you can see you can see we're using uploaded document, and we're gonna receive more accurate data as an answer. Why? Because we're providing external data source, this document. We can use the passages. We can see the passages in the document. This is basically a very simple implementation, simple demonstration what really RAG is, or what's the difference between pure large language model to create an answer. It's basic and naive RAG solution in this mode. So what's the basic architecture behind generic basic naive RAG? Basically, people are using this in a simple way. They're asking questions, they're prompting, creating a query. This query is then vectorized to create embedding model. Then we are looking for similarities for keywords most of the time in a basic naive solution to retrieve some data from external data source from data vector database. And then the whole batch with your query and with your prompt and retrieved data is digested, is processed by large language model to create the response. It's a very simple process in the core. In our solution, BlueBox AI, we're using very unique features, unique components to create the whole solution. We're using Elasticsearch, NoSQL vector data warehouse, combining both vector and lexical data in one place. So there is no separate database for embeddings and for lexical data, text data. We're using enterprise system bus with queuing engine and routing as our main component, proprietary component. We have very strong integration with Microsoft Office 360 SharePoint. We basically using this as enterprise content management method. We can both read from the SharePoint and we also can write to the SharePoint. As you can see, a lot of different connectors will provide connectivity with different data sources. So all your data or different solution across the company can be visible might be visible in BlueBox AI. You can use natural language to work with them. Front-end, we're providing front-end for BlueBox AI as a typical web interface, graphic user interface, AI widget for the websites, or AI human API for other solutions for this human-like uh, experience. I will show this later on in this presentation, this webinar. Our unique Elasticsearch implementation is something that use our unique algorithms for ingestion and querying. Everything is one place. So this is a whole repository of text and data chunks. The whole process basically using Elasticsearch data warehouse. We're using our query language, BlueBox query language, to process all the metadata, filter them, and recognize data entities. And also, this solution, thanks to this solution, we can basically work much more efficient with similarities, with the similarity search. We are planning to patent our unique algorithm for this solution. Very important thing about BlueBox AI in version 2 is the fact that we're using knowledge graphs, our query language, and a lot of metadata, a lot. This approach will minimize hallucination of our solution and will provide very unique answers and accurate answers. BlueBox query is still under development. We're adding new features to it to provide the best possible RAG experience. That's a significant improvement for other basic naive RAGs, simple RAGs on the market. Now it's time to tell you something about BlueBox AI main functionalities. We can use BlueBox AI basically to chat with our collections, with our knowledge base. We can create multiple knowledge bases to upload different data, different documents, to connect different data. We can use BlueBox AI as a front-end solution connecting to the front-end widget, website widget, or AI human. Chat basically is fully powered by BlueBox AI. You can create different agents, different profiles of agents, and basically work with your data. AI human. This is a very unique solution on the market, very popular, getting more and more popular in popularity. Basically, this solution, this combination of BlueBox AI and AI human will provide human-like interaction with a chatbot. As you can see on the screen, you can see the reaction. You can see chatbot.
BlueBox AI is a hybrid retrieval augmented
AI human
generation
in action.
system integrated with top-tier large language models.
Now, another functionality, and this is big. This is our reference architecture with version 2.0 of BlueBox AI. We're integrating basically AI with any business process management tool like Webcom, IBM, Appian, Kamuda. We're basically orchestrating the whole landscape for all the business flows and processes. So that's the basically another functionality how to use BlueBox AI at scale. Now, Possible architecture variants. We can use BlueBox AI as an assistant, document content generator, as a copilot in the context of third-party view, third-party page, helping you navigate another tool. We can use it as a widget, as a document classificator, working with vast repositories of data, huge repositories. Moving forward, typical use case for generative AI chatbot, AI salesman and customer care chatbot. We can provide a solution ready to implement for such use cases. For instance, vertical for sales. We can deploy BlueBox AI as a sales agent, integrate with front-end applications, with backend, providing backend for the BlueBox AI, and we can connect with most popular CRM sales applications among your company. For customer care, similar deployment, similar implementation, different connectors. We can connect with different systems related with customer care, like business process management systems. AI technical advisor, another use case for BlueBox AI. We can provide a helpdesk chatbot or copilot for a very specific topic, subject. We can create, provide as BlueBox AI, IT developer chatbot assistant, helping you create in code creation, developing software. And another use case, we can provide a chatbot which will act as a solution architect. For help desk, we can use different connectors to very popular service desk platforms like Jira Service Desk, Confluence, Maximo, SAP, IFS, another set of connectors, another integration. HR, yes, also. We have such implementation in Europe already working, where BlueBox AI works as a HR profiler, digging insights among different resumes, looking for perfect match, perfect candidates, matching for roles. BlueBox AI can work as a recruiter chatbot and also as employee evaluation chatbot. For instance, vertical for HR, you can connect to different HR systems, providing help to the HR department. As a lawyer, this is big. Why? This sector, this industry, is one of the most popular as a industry looking for new solutions among RAG options on the market. Why? Because you can use your generative AI RAG solution like BlueBox AI, for instance, for trial thesis analysis, vast repositories of different trial theses. You can analyze them, ask different questions, look for different similarities among theses. You can use BlueBox also as a contract generator chatbot to create like proposals and contracts. You can use it as extensive search chatbot among all your assets. For law firms, this is very popular connector. You can connect BlueBox AI to legal act systems, for instance, when where you're gonna have instant help pulling relevant data for the case you're working on using natural language human language interface. The most important takeaways from this webinar I would like to present. BlueBox AI is 100% made in Poland with love. We can deploy BlueBox AI both on cloud and on-prem. It's a private and secure solution with full control over the process and data. It's enterprise ready, can be deployed in big, small, and medium companies. It's fully scalable. It's not another LangChain or Llama Index implementation. We're using unique architecture with advanced RAG methods. We use our own core routing component, providing full orchestration of the solution, queuing and routing. And this is very important. We can use a lot of data. BlueBox AI can digest a lot of data, 100 terabytes of vector data warehouse. That's a huge for companies with huge data repositories. This is very important. Public popular solutions, they have limitations. We're using advanced RAG methods like knowledge graphs for data entities, for metadata. We use our own query language. And of course, that's something important to mention. We're using for entity recognition, we're using LLM-based process. It's not like typical NER data ingestion process. It's more advanced. So the whole data which is in the data warehouse is analyzed by LLM-based, our LLM-based solution. We're planning to create our own AI human soon to fully integrate with BlueBox AI. Now I will show you BlueBox AI in action. So that's gonna be it's gonna be like a live demo. Okay, let me switch. Let me switch. Okay, so now you can see. Now you can see a web page with a widget. Web page with a widget, uh, powered by BlueBox AI. I'm gonna log in as a temporary. And this widget, chatbot widget, will help me to understand something related with my car. I will ask a simple question. What is a BSM icon on my dashboard? Imagine you're a car dealership, and have plenty of such questions from your customers. You can use a chatbot on your website to simplify this process and to provide much higher level of customer service quality. As you can see, we are using right now BlueBox AI. We have the answer. We can see this information was created using Toyota RAV4 manual. We can ask another question. Oh, this one is a very simple one. How to start an engine with a button. And this is very simple presentation. How can use chatbots? What's very important here is that using this kind of a widget, you can create different assistants to achieve different goals, uh, to prepare them for different people. Of course, they will have different profiles for the answers. Now let's move on to our website, web interface. Let me switch my sharing screen. Sure. Okay. Sorry. Share this tab instead. This is the current graphic user interface for BlueBox AI. Right now we're working on another version another design, another layout for this interface. Uh, what can we see here? We can see we can see basically prompt text box to type. Uh, we have a window for answers, and we can also like a window for documents, relevant documents. So we can switch different models to use different models. Let me ask the question. I'm gonna ask the same question for the simple demo purpose. New chat. We have also we're keeping the history of chats. I'm gonna ask the question. I will switch to Polish. Sorry, to English. I will ask ChatGPT. This one is over API. So yeah, let's pull this one. Now, as we can see, we have the answer from BlueBox AI. We have some passages. So this is like reference to the documentation. Show text, high text. We can see now we can also like use links to navigate across the document. This is, as we can see, this is like manual. We can click different passages, different similarities. We can navigate documents. If you're gonna have multiple documents, you can navigate across all those documents and look for like right text as a quote, as a snippet. Now, something very important I want to show you: collections. Within BlueBox AI, you can create multiple collections, achieving different goals. As you can see here, as you can see in this section, I have access to lawyer collection. This is for Polish lawyer chatbot. So those are different codexes, Polish codexes. For my widget, which I was presenting, this one, this is my collection for the widget. And this is my general collection for website version. Let me see. I can upload files. I can delete files. I can create, of course, as an admin, I can create different collections for different users. And basically, this is one of the ways we are uh, managing access, identity, and permissions by creating different collections for different users with different documents. Of course, this is only a view providing like document view, but it's different. It's different for online tools like SharePoint. Let me move forward. Let me switch to presentation. Now, what are the next steps? For everybody who was attending this presentation, sign up for this presentation. We are ready to open access to BlueBox AI to test our solution. So yes, go ahead, claim your demo access. Contact us. Very important thing to add: we have TechEdge developers as an exclusive value-added reseller for California, Nevada, and Texas. This company will provide exclusively sales of BlueBox AI United States. Okay, so let me now stop the recording. I'm gonna pull some questions from Q&A. Thank you very much. Stop recording.